Tervetuloa Harry Potter ja Azkabanin vanki pelisarjan toiseen osaan.
Come on, Harry. We better follow Neville to the
Hippogriffin eli hevoskotkan aitaukseen ehditään myös sen jälkeen, kun ollaan hoideltu menninkäiset.
Get away from me! We've got a pixie infestation on our hands. What can we do to help? Just cast at the well to stir up the swarm. You'll have to work together to get rid of them. If you don't get all of the pixies on the first try, you can try again as often as you want. You'll earn a collector's card each time you can beat the swarm. If you can drive off every last pixie in the well, you'll earn all 5 cards in the set. But that's no easy feat.
Menninkäisten karkottaminen pihalta annetaan oppilaiden tehtäväksi. Miksi ei vain pyydetä Dumbledorea tai McGonagallia tekemään se?
Brilliant work! That prefect said we'd win all 5 cards in the set if we could drive all the pixies away for good.
He voivat vahingoittua tässä tehtävässä, mutta he saavat keräilykortteja siitä. Onko se riittävä palkkio?
Bran the Bloodthirsty. Medieval, dates unknown. Lived in a castle on top of an enchanted beanstalk. Apparently fond of eating bread made with ground bones and washed down with the blood of an Englishman. Was
We really showed them.
Cyclops. Ancient Greece, dates unknown. A one-eyed giant who lived in a cave at the foot of Mount Etna. With the help of several sheep, was slain by the Greek hero Odysseus.
Excellent spellcasting, you two.
Goliath. Biblical, dates unknown. Goliath, biblical, dates unknown. Mercenary giant used by the Philistines in their war with the Israelites. Was slain by a young boy with a slingshot.
Nice of Neville to wait for us. Look to get onto class soon.
Rictus Emperor!
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 Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Great job, Ron. You were brilliant, Hermione.
Morholt. Ancient Celtic, dates unknown. Gigantic brother of the King of Ireland. Wounded Tristan, the Celtic hero, with a poisoned sword when the latter tried to kill him.
We did it!
That's right. Fly away and good riddance. That was fantastic.
Hengist of Upper Barnton. 15th century giant killed by the famous giant slayer Gifford Ollerton.
What's that thing? I hope Hagrid doesn't expect us to touch it. Disgusting creature.
Welcome to Care of Magical Creatures class. I'll be teaching you this term. I'd like to introduce you to Buckbeak. He's a hippogriff. Today, you'll be learning how to ride him. You first, Harry. Just walk up to Beaky and give him a bow.
You won't catch me bowing to that filthy beast.
Hello, Buckbeak. There's a good hippogriff.
Your goal is to fly through enough bats to beat the top number on the counter. As soon as you're ready, just click the right mouse button to make Beaky fly.
Koulunkäynti Tylypahkassa käy aina vain erikoisemmaksi. Oppilaiden täytyy jopa lentää rata läpi hevoskotkalla ratsastaen.
Well done, Buckbeak. Got it!
Hevoskotkan ruumiin etuosassa on kotkan pää, siivet ja jalat, ja takana on hevosen takaruumis.
Got it!
Antiikin ajalla ja keskiajalla kerrottiin tarinoita hevoskotkista, joilla sankarit ratsastivat. Niitä on myös kuvattu joissakin maalauksissa.
All right!
Hevoskotka muistuttaa erästä muuta taruolentoa, aarnikotkaa. Se on puoliksi kotka ja puoliksi leila. Tarun mukaan hevoskotkat ovat aarnikotkien ja hevosten jälkeläisiä. Erikoista eikö olekin?
There's a good fellow. A collector's card.
That was really well done, Harry. Come back to the paddock anytime you want another go. There's 5 courses to fly in all, and you can win a collector's card on each of them.
I bet you're not dangerous at all, are you, you great ugly brute? I'm dying! Look at me! It's killed me!
You're not dying.
Do you think he'll be all right? Of course. Madam Pomfrey can mend cuts in about a second.
You can bet Malfoy will make something out of this.
Harry was very concerned about Hagrid, and with Malfoy playing up his injury, he was worried about Buckbeak too.
Where'd Hermione go anyway? It's nearly time for Transfiguration class.
You two ready for class?
Are you all right? What's happened?
I'm just a bit tired, that's all.
We'd better get up to the first floor, or we'll be late for Transfiguration.
We could take the first floor portrait shortcut.
Or go round by the stairs. You lead the way, Harry. Right. First floor, Transfiguration class.
Kokeillaan, miltä peli näyttää, kun maailman yksityiskohdat ovat korkeat. Ympäristö näyttää nyt melko hyvältä tarkemmilla yksityiskohdilla.
Hey, Harry! Over here! Don't quite have enough then, do you?
If we want to see what's behind this portrait, we'll have to buy the password from Fred and George's shop.
I keep hearing rumors about Dementors down by the lake. Probably just nonsense. I hope. I keep hearing rumors about Dementors down by the lake. Probably just nonsense.
looky, it's Weasel, Grunge and Potty.
Peeves.
Oi ei, tämä räyhähenki hyökkää taas heidän kimppuunsa.
He's locked us in!
I bet we could beat him if we all cast at once.
Ron, get ready to use your carpe retractum spell when we've worn him down.
Oh, goody. 3 ickle playmates.
Täällä oli joku muu oppilas myös, kun he saapuivat tähän huoneeseen. Se henkilö pääsi pois juuri ajoissa.
That's not nice.
Miten Riesu voi valittaa epämukavuudesta, vaikka hän on itse epämukava oppilaille?
Oomph. Nose off, Potty. Oomph. Oh, careful. Oomph. That's not nice.
You were brilliant, Ron. It's easy to be brilliant when you're scared half to death.
We'd better get on to Transfiguration class. Peeves has probably made us late.
Hello and welcome to Transfiguration class. One of the most advanced transfiguration spells enables a wizard to become an animagus. Animagi can transform themselves into animals and then back into people. For example...
Oho, opettaja on kissa. Muistatko, missä muussa Potter-tarinassa
Are there any
McGonagall
questions?
muutti muotoaan näin?
Professor McGonagall, are werewolves animagi?
No, they're not. Animagi turn into animals at will. A werewolf cannot control its transformation. Now for today's lesson, the Draconifers and Lepifors spells. Miss Granger, perhaps you'd grace the class by having a go at the exercise I've prepared.
Me? Oh, yes!
If you'll just step through this door, then... Let's begin with the Lepifors spell, Miss Granger.
Right. Lapifors, the transformation of a small object into a rabbit.
Correct, Miss Granger. 5 house points for Gryffindor. Cast Lapifors on the rabbit statue. You will then be able to control the transfigured rabbit.
Lapifors!
Use the arrow keys to move the rabbit in the desired direction. The right mouse button will make the rabbit hop. Push the forward arrow key and hold down the right mouse button for the longest jumps. Press the enter key anytime you wish to stop the spell. Or simply complete the task at hand with the rabbit, and the spell will stop on its own. You will find rabbit holes throughout the challenge, Miss Granger. If a hole is blocked by grass, click the left mouse button to make the rabbit chew through the vegetation.
Got it! Press the left mouse button to chew through the grass.
Tämä kani on hauska, eikö olekin?
Well done. Now, take note of the mound of earth. Position the rabbit on top of the dirt and press the left mouse button to begin digging.
Right. Use the left mouse button to chew or dig.
Splendid, Miss Granger.
Depulso! Depulso!
Common Welsh green dragon. The breed is amongst the least troublesome of dragons and actively avoids humans unless provoked. Fire is issued in thin jets.
Tähän loitsuun täytyy kuulua sellainen piirre, että noita tai velho voi nähdä ympäristön loihditun olennon silmillä. Muuten Hermione ei voisi ohjata Kania, kun se on kaukana hänestä.
Now let's move on to the Draconiphore spell. Cast on the dragon statue, Miss Granger, to transform it into a living creature.
Oh, brilliant!
Now, listen closely. To proceed, you will need to use the dragon to get the fireball pickup. Then fly up and land on a platform. Finally, you must light the torch to complete this part of the challenge. Off you go, Miss Granger. Click the spacebar to make the dragon fly. Use the arrow keys to make it turn. Click the left mouse button to make the dragon breathe fire. Once he's grabbed a fireball pickup, the dragon will produce one blast of flames for each pickup.
Tämä lohikäärme on hauska, kuten loihdittu kani, eikö olekin?
Splendid, Miss Granger.
Hebridean black dragon. Britain's other native dragon is more aggressive than its Welsh counterpart and feeds mostly on deer, though it has been known to carry off large dogs.
Hermione saa herkkuja siitä, että kani syö ruohoa. Hauskaa, eikö olekin? näin paljon vaivaa, jotta Hermione saa portaat käyttöönsä.
Depulso!
Näillä avataan kätköjä vaihtimalla kuutiot kääntymään oikein päin. Onneksi Hermione on hyvä päättelyssä.
Depulso! 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 Alhamora! Depulso! 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 Alhamora!
Hungarian horntail dragon. Supposedly the most dangerous of all dragon breeds, the Hungarian horntail can breathe fire up to 50 feet.
This, Miss Granger, is a Bundyman. A Bundyman will expel a foul trail of slime that you will need to avoid.
Ugh! It's repulsive!
You can cast Rictus Sempra to stun a Bundyman. Then, if you're quick enough, you can jump on top of it to see if it will produce a reward.
Tylypahkassa nähdään aina vain oudompia taikaolentoja, kuten tämä Bandiman.
Depulso! Spongify! Depulso!
Täällä tarvitaan taas päättelyä. Opettaja varmaan suunnitteli tämän haasteen nimenomaan oppilaille, jotka ovat hyviä päättelemään asioita loihtimisen ohella.
Depulso! 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 Depulso!
Romanian longhorn dragon. The horns of this breed of dragon are highly valued as potion ingredients, and as a result, its numbers have fallen in recent years.
Depulso! 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 Depulso!
Norwegian ridgeback dragon. The ridgeback is nowadays one of the rarer dragon breeds and has been known to attack most kinds of large land mammal.
Nicely done, Miss Granger. You've completed the challenge. You've collected all 10 challenge shields, which means
I get to go to the Bean bonus room. Fantastic. Wow. This is the Bean bonus room.
correct, Hermione. Collect as many goodies as you can before the time runs out.
Spongify!
Hermione! There you are! How was it?
Excellent. I can turn things into dragons now.
Wicked! You mean the flying, roaring, burn down the village sort of dragon?
No. It's just a very small transfigured dragon.
Oh, shame. You can have another go at the challenge if you like, Hermione. Or we can come back and do it another time.
Even though the following morning was stormy and foul, Harry was excited to be playing in the first Quidditch match of the season. He played brilliantly. Till
Dementors!
Harry came away from the fall without injury, but he resolved to confront his fear of the Dementors. Professor Lupin offered to help him with anti-Dementor lessons. He asked Lupin about Sirius Black, the man who had been his father's best friend and had betrayed both James and Lily to Voldemort. The professor seemed reluctant to discuss the matter.
We'd better get on with your anti-Dementor lessons, Harry. Now, we obviously can't bring a real Dementor into the castle, so we'll make do with a boggart.
The boggart will appear as the thing you fear the most, which in your case, Harry, is fear in the form of a Dementor.
First, we'll practice on a target. Aim your wand at the target. Then, hold down the left mouse button to build the spell's power. You'll see a ring of light move up your arm. For a perfect cast, you must release the spell just as the ring passes over your wand. Give it a try. The incantation for the spell is Expecto Patronum.
Right. Expecto Patronum!
Excellent cast, Harry. 2 more like that and you're ready to move on.
Expecto Patronum!
That's it, Harry. Just 1 more time.
Expecto Patronum!
Fantastic. 3 perfect casts, Harry. You're ready for the next stage of the lesson. Explore the surrounding chambers and be ready to use the Patronus charm on a boggart.
Depulso! Anahamora! Anahamora! Depulso! 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 Oh, a Dementor!
No, Harry, concentrate. The boggart has taken the shape of a Dementor to play on your fears.
Expecto Patronum!
Or in this case, boggart. The creature's presence will likely keep it from moving. Cast a perfect Patronus at a boggart to disable it. Temporarily. Make perfect casts at each boggart in the area before the spell has time to wear off. To defeat the
Expecto Patronum! Expecto Patronum!
It would seem you've mastered the spell.
Brilliant! Oh, and there's a collector's card too! What? Oh no! Expecto Patronum! Expecto Patronum! Expecto Patronum! Expecto Patronum!
Please forgive the trapdoor and so forth. It was necessary to see how you do if the Dementors took you by surprise. You did brilliantly.
Thank you, Professor Lupin.
After the anti-Dementor lesson, Harry asked Professor Lupin if it was true that Sirius Black and Harry's father had been friends. Professor Lupin seemed disturbed by the question. He would only say that he had known Sirius once, or thought he did.
Ah! Scabby's is gone! And you know what I found on the floor? Cat's hair! Orange cat's hair!
You're not suggesting Crookshanks?
I just heard they're going to execute Buckbeak because he attacked Malfoy.
No! They can't!
This is all Malfoy's doing. He's the one who wants to be punished. There must be something we can do. An appeal.
An appeal, that's it. I'm sure I've read about a case of hippogriff baiting. We can look in the library.
I'll come along, but I've had it with that monstrous cat of yours, Hermione. I wonder where Madam Pince is. Maybe Crookshanks got her too.
I know she'd let us look at those books on hippogriff baiting. It's an emergency.
It kept in that legal section over there, but it's locked up. There must be some other way to get up there.
All right, but let's just try and do this without getting into trouble.
Trouble? Who says we'll get into trouble?
Honoria Nutcombe, 1665 to 1743. Founded the Society for the Reformation of Hags. Dymphna Firmage, 1612 to 1698. Famously abducted by pixies while on holiday in Cornwall and lived in mortal dread of them thereafter. Failed to persuade the Ministry of Magic to have all pixies humanely destroyed. Beatrix Bloxham, 1794 to 1810. Author of the Toadstool Tales, a series of children's books since banned because they have been found to cause nausea and vomiting.
Alahamora! See if you can find a way to get us up to that legal section, Ron. Right! Deposo! Hello, Hello, more. Hit. Come over tractor. Come over tractor. Hello. Come over tractor.
A bookcase stairway!
Crispin Kronk, 1795 to 1872, sent to Azkaban for continuing to keep sphinxes in his back garden despite repeated warnings. Falco Isolon, ancient Greek. The first recorded example of an animagus, he could transform himself into a falcon.
Ron. You and Harry go and keep a lookout.
We'll shout if Madam Pinch shows up.
Keskeytetään peli tähän tällä kertaa. Jatketaan tässä taas ensi kerralla. Kiitos, että katsoit tämän videon. Muuten, mitä pidät tästä pelistä? Saat kertoa sen kommenteissa.